I've spent years inside Microsoft 365, helping businesses clean up messy setups like mine used to be. If I was starting over now, this is the clean and professional path that I'd take. If you're a business owner, you may be doing what I did, trying to patch free tools together. Honestly, it worked until it didn't. Today, I'm going to help you avoid migrating old emails, juggling file chaos, and paying to fix decisions you could have made right the first time. My name is Michelle Kaye. I'm Microsoft certified and I've been teaching tech in a simple way for over 20 years. Let's start with which Microsoft 365 business plan makes the most sense for your needs. Honestly, the biggest trap is everybody thinking that you can start from the cheapest one and just upgrade when you need to. But that often requires more work in the future, and it isn't worth saving just a couple of pounds or dollars a month when you're going to need it in just 60 days. For most people, I would start with the M365 Business Standard, purely because it includes the full desktop applications. Thing is, the Business Basics is web only, and it's just going to slow you down. Having the full version of Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and Outlook isn't just convenience, it's really capability. It gives you access to templates, offline access, and automations. Just take a couple of minutes to compare the plans, because it's not always the right option to just start with the cheapest. If you're not 100% sure which Microsoft 365 plan matches your needs, my 5-minute Microsoft 365 decision guide tells you the right one. Find the link in the description below. That looks in your plan. Next, I'd like to take the steps to make it look and feel like my business from day one. It is so tempting to just start. But without a cohesive brand setup, everything will look disconnected and unprofessional. Take the time to create your branded email signature. Use templates for Word, Excel, and PowerPoint so that every file that you send out aligns. These are one-time tasks, and a pro-looking document builds more confidence in your brand right from the beginning. Having clarity about how your brand will look also saves time. You're not remaking the wheel with every proposal or invoice. You don't need to hire a designer. Just decide your basics: fonts, colors, logo, and stick to them. So your tools are branded and ready. But what about that's the next thing I'd set up if I'm starting over. But if you want to save time across Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and more, then grab my 15 top productivity tips for M365. The link is in the description of this video. When it comes to organizing your files, it may feel like the easiest solution is to just mix personal and business files. But doing it that way is something everyone eventually regrets. Personally, for me, I'd use OneDrive Personal for private, personal stuff, OneDrive for business, and SharePoint for all my company files. It's not just about organization, it's about security, searching and sharing with clients or collaborators. SharePoint gives you control and clarity without sending random links or digging through a ton of folders. It also makes it so much easier to scale if you ever bring on a virtual assistant, a team member, or even external support. Now that your files are clean, the next thing I'd set up is how we meet and communicate without adding all those extra tools. Honestly, if you're paying for Zoom, please stop. With an M365 business license, you get Microsoft Teams already included. You're wasting money paying for Zoom. Microsoft Teams does the same thing and so much more. It's already in your license, so I'd set that up next. Even if you're comfortable with Zoom or another tool, I like to remind my clients that built-in tools mean less friction. For example, you can start a meeting, share a doc, and save the transcript all without switching tabs or applications. And if you're a service provider, you'll love what comes next: bookings made easy. Emailing back and forth to schedule meetings looks completely unprofessional. It wastes time and it's just a pain in the neck. So next, take the time to set up Microsoft Bookings. It lets clients pick time. It lets clients pick a time that not only are you free, but they're free as well. Automatically adds a Teams link and updates everybody's calendar. It removes that whole backwards and forwards and makes you look like you have a whole team, even if it's just you. This is the kind of setup that feels small now, but can save you hours every week. Once you set these up, here's the real payoff. You're avoiding switching costs in the future. So please, please learn from my mistakes. And let me save you even more time by showing you the fastest way to find your files in Microsoft 365. Click the video on the next screen and I'll walk you through it right now. This is definitely one of those things where the sooner you learn it, the less headache you'll have later on.